Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode. We got a lot to talk about, guys. I know y'all been waiting for the gossip because it seems like that's the fans' favorite, you know. But we got a lot of things to talk about. We're gonna have a good time. So remember, guys, go grab a snack, come on back, cause we gonna have a jolly old good time today. Cause we got some we got some things to talk about, some serious things to talk about. So if you guys don't know, recently they, I believe it was on the Wednesday, they passed well, we just got notification that the bipartisan bill has been passed in the House. So it's a good thing. And matter of fact, this is actually one of my predicted it. So go back and look at the bipartisan video and you can witness my predicted it's. I'm telling you guys, spirit never lies. So now all we're waiting for right now is we're waiting to see what is going to happen when it comes to the Senate. Now remember, the Democrats run the Senate and the Republicans run the House. So now we don't know what's going to happen. Now I did do a video on this and I don't want to go back and talk about that because, I don't want to get people all riled up, but hey, student loan debt, y'all really think they're going to give us student loan debt? Y'all think they're going to pay off that? I don't know. We'll talk about it. We'll see. Because it's just kind of funny to me how they trying to say, I know they saying we going broke, America, but at the same time, y'all got the money. I mean, I'm just saying, make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. It's just crazy. Like, you got the money sitting somewhere, and y'all both trying to come to agreement that that America's not going to be the same. And then all of a sudden, you want to decide if you want to pass the bill or not. It's stupid. It's stupid, guys. This is politics of the world. By the way, this is the gossip. This is where we talk about the celebrities and the humans of the world because we're using our human side. And then we go over and then we go metaphysical and we talk about the spiritual side with today's reading that we're going to read today. So today's reading we're going to read about today is what's around Johnathan Myers and Meagan Good. Now, a lot of fans been asking me about this, so we're going to go ahead and read around what's around them. And we're going to find some interesting things. By the way, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is alleged. Wink, wink. Y'all know how we do here. Don't act brand new. But anyways, guys, let's get into it. So, the first thing first of all, how are y'all doing it? First of all, it's June 1st. So, guys, it's Happy Gay Month for the LGBT, A, B, C, D, E, F, G alphabet people. First thing, guys, I just want to let y'all know this. I don't know who created the LGBTQ and all of that kind of stuff, but I would be feeling offended. First of all, I don't want to be put in a box. Don't label me.
So you don't want to be labeled gay?
I don't want to be labeled gay. I want to be labeled a human who loves humans. I'm tired of being labeled. I'm an American. I'm not an African American. I'm an American.
Oh, girl, don't set up this Twitter on fire.
Because that's exactly what it is. You're labeling somebody. You're saying this is what you are. This is who you are. I don't got time for that. That's one thing that really is a big pet peeve of mine is when somebody try to put me in a box. First of all, I'm way too smarter for that shit. First of all, you ain't never been through what I've been through because if I gave you my shoes, I promise you would have gave them right back. So I don't like comparisons. That's one thing I would never do. I would never compare somebody to somebody else. It depends on the situation though. Like when it comes to like Kelly Rowland or Donna Summer, you see what I'm going with that? They kind of looked alike. Not that kind of comparison, but the one where people say, oh, this is who you are. And you look nothing like them. You don't act nothing like them. Like I used to have people in my readings saying they remind me of somebody. And when I go look them up, I'm like, first of all, I don't look nothing goddamn like this person. We don't act the same. We don't talk. What's wrong with your eyes? But people do it all the time. But guys, let's get into the readings. We got a lot to cover today. But yeah, I don't understand that. But anyways, happy gay month today. So those of y'all with your rainbow flags and all that kind of stuff, I'm not gonna be doing all of that crap. No. This is close as rainbow as I'm gonna get. This is the close as the rainbow I'm going to get. So I'm doing this of support. And I like blue because what? Blue is true. So let's get into it, guys. Enough of that. Let's get into it. Because we're going to have a whole bunch of month about this stuff. So you watch something go down. Watch a gay club go, allegedly. Watch somebody gun. I don't even want to say it. It's going to be a shooting. It's going to be a shooting. Predicted it's going to be a shooting. Somebody go do something real, real stupid. Anyways, allegedly. So let's get into it. Now, I don't know if y'all heard about this stuff that was going on with what's her name? What is this girl name? DaniLeigh Jackson. But there was some stuff going on with DaniLeigh Jackson. We out there, and that's because last week she did an interview, and honestly, I feel like this girl is trying to get into her own. But again, I don't. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. This is one of the people. These are the type of people that are so blinded that they make the church their identity and they make it their personality. And this is exactly what the doing is. This is what's going on, y'all. Brainwashing. You know, not saying something. What I want to say. Not saying that being I'm not trying to say religious is a bad thing. It's just the way she does it is what really irritates me. And this is what a lot of these Christian so-called church girls be trying to do. Now, if y'all don't know, DaniLeigh Jackson is Derek Jackson's wife. If those of you who don't know who Derek Jackson is one of those gurus. The man he's that guy that's supposed to be like self-reclaimed when it comes to relationships. He's kind of like a Kevin Samuel. If y'all don't know who Kevin Samuel is, that's who you kind of can look at him like. Who basically cheated on women consistently. And y'all want me to feel sorry for her? Because a lot of these girls are coming out, you know. Well, anyways, recently, she did an interview on somebody's podcast who I never heard of. Basically coming through the light on how their relationship's been messed up. And how he cheated on her over 100 women. And people are saying, oh, I feel bad for her. Like, man, that was fucked up. Why would he do something like that? You know what? I don't feel sorry for her, and I don't feel sorry for none of them. It's okay to be hurt, but not stupid. The way I look at it, she fucking allowed it because she stayed. It's very much common sense, y'all. It's very much common sense. Your husband made sex tapes and you were watching them. You were trying to learn the moves on what he was doing. I don't feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't feel sorry for you. And y'all saying she stayed because of the kids. You know what? I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to keep it 100 with y'all. And I can't stand. I hate it when y'all be saying shit like that. When y'all be saying stuff like, and please don't come for me. Don't come for me. Because I already know what y'all go say. But I hate when y'all say, well, you don't have kids, so you can't tell me and you don't understand what I be feeling. First of all, what the fuck did that got to do with it? I hate when y'all say stupid shit like that because y'all sound so stupid when you say it. Baby, I don't have to have kids or be in a current relationship to know my worth. To have fucking common sense. To not let a motherfucker keep doing what he doing to me over and over again. Y'all fucking stupid. Like, come the hell on. That shit is fucking dumb. I mean, she knew this nigga was cheating on her before she got married, while she was married, after she was married. Come on, he's fucking a whore. And I'm sure he uses his platform to freaking make funds, needs, and she allowed it. And y'all saying, well, baby, you ain't got kids. You don't be knowing. Well, sweetie, you're hurting the kids when you're in a situation like that. Girl, get them kids out that situation. And I know y'all want to let y'all kids be in a two-parent household. I get it. Trust me, I get it. You don't want your kid, you want your kid to have your got the mom and dad. Y'all, first of all, let me break down to y'all what it looks like when you stay in an abusive relationship. Check this out. Mind you, trigger alert. So those of y'all who are get triggered easy, this is what's gonna happen.
I did. Listen, things are way different now. Oh, back, please. Listen,
You think that was okay?
Listen, now I do not. Please.
You thought that was okay? And then you're gonna ruin relationship and talking about I'm destructive?
Listen.
Fucking bitch.
God, please.
I love you, Coops.
Oh my God. Oh.
And y'all rather stay in a relationship when you have kids. Did you not see that? Now this bitch is trying to charge $500 a month to teach people, women who've been abused, how to recover from pain infidelity course. And y'all want me to feel sorry. Bitch, you ain't even over the pain and the infidelity that's been going on for years in your relationship. And you want me to feel sorry for you? Girl, stop. Just stop. This is what she has on her website. This is what she has. It says here, it's an introduction to healing after infidelity. Let's be real. Rule number 1. I'll bust the windows out his car. Who hurt you? Uncovering forgiveness. These are the courses she has. The power of forgiveness. 2 payments of $495 a month. Infidelity, recovering, reboot, boot camp. Baby, that sounds like a scheme. And y'all want me to feel sorry for her? Well, you know what? Y'all got my damn blessing. Take these goddamn bitches money for all they got. Because you're stupid at this point if you believe her. Girl, at this point, you need therapy. Because, baby, how you go heal me when we all can see that you ain't healed? We all can see you still ain't healed. And you want me to take your course? Get the fuck out of here, y'all. And you only been healed for over a month or a few months. No, girl, I don't want nobody in your healing process. I don't want none of your healing process. She'll try to help me with mine. No mas. I figure that shit on my own. I go outside, catch some air, and exercise. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a goddamn course. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. And it be them Christians. Them Christians be the main ones. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. They be the main ones. Knowing this man cheated on her, why would you stay? Who does something like that? First of all, it takes one time to do anything. It takes one time for somebody to cheat on you. It takes one time for somebody to catch HIV. It takes one time to get pregnant. What don't y'all understand? Is y'all moral compass really that off? And then you got all these women online. I feel sorry for her. Shit, that's wrong. That's wrong what he did. I wouldn't do it. And you wonder why you single. I would have got my holy water and rebuke you in the name of Jesus is what I would do. Anyways, moving on from that. Raz B. So y'all, if y'all ain't heard, Raz B came out and retract everything he said about Chris Strokes. Y'all, I don't know if y'all know, but Raz B was the best dancer of B2K. He was. This boy was the main one. I mean, no offense to Marion. I know Marion was y'all girls liked him. He was the good looking one and all this stuff. But when you look back, Raz B was dancing his ass off. He was, I don't think you want him. Can you handle it? He was doing all those moves. He was the one that was working hardest on the dance floor. I just can't believe what he going through at this point. And you know what's crazy? I hate to say this, guys, but I believe him. He ain't crazy. You want to know how I know he's not crazy? I did a reading on him. Matter of fact, when I became a tarot reader, Raz B was the first reading I've ever done. Look it up, guys. Go back and backtrack. He was the first reading I've done. And you know what's so ironic is that this is a predicted it. Because I said in a year's time, this was going to happen. And go back, y'all. Go back to look at my videos. I'm just saying. Spirit never lies. They fit to kill that boy. Allegedly. They fit to kill him. And they're going to make it look like he crazy. First of all, why would you make up some shit like that? Somebody did that to you. Somebody raped you. Nobody's going to make up nothing like that. This boy is talented. He could do so many things. But why would he keep saying this consistently? And the other person that he did it to is dead. He's no longer here. And then they got him on this show with Orlando Brown. What the fuck? Y'all, I'm telling y'all. Hollywood. Why would they put these two people who are suicidal on the same show? That don't make no sense. Y'all pray for Raz B. Pray for him. Anyways, moving on from that. DaniLeigh. Now, y'all, people are saying how she got locked up before the baby. People are laughing at that. How the hell she get locked up before the baby? And they said DaniLeigh dragged a girl on a moped, y'all. And the girl got battery injuries. Battery injuries. She really messed this girl up bad on a moped. So she's doing time, y'all. She took a mug shot and all that kind of stuff. Yellow bone is what they like. Yellow bone is what they like. She came out with a song called Yellow Bone, y'all. Which is messed up. That's some colorism, racist shit. That's the shit that black people do. And it's always the light-skinned ones, just like Chris Brown, but y'all co-sign for his ass all the time, not seeing what he's really doing. And you wonder why he don't get to perform. And how he get into an argument with Tiana Taylor. Hell, y'all want a Sierra and Chris Brown video, you ain't never got it. Why? Because he don't like black girls. Hate to talk about him, but it's the truth. And I know I got a lot of Chris Brown fans out there. I don't give a fuck. Y'all are dumb too. Y'all should. I understand you love the music. Don't get me wrong. The man's talented. He makes good music. But it is what it is. They knew who he was when they put him in the industry. They knew exactly who he was. You think y'all don't take a survey before you become a star? They already know who you are. That's why they sign you. They have an agenda. It's called a hidden agenda they use so they can get their message across. And you got this girl. Yellow bone is what they like. Yellow bone is what they like. No matter how you slice it, you still black. I don't care how blonde you make your hair. You're still a nigga. Anyways, and you know what got me, y'all? She did the choreography for Beyonce's Renaissance. Beyonce, you just hired any goddamn body. hell you got her to do your choreography? Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm not making this up. She's one of her choreography. She did some type of dance. I don't know what dance she did, but she did a dance for the Renaissance. She taught one of the dancers. I don't know. Don't ask me. Speaking of choreography, Blue Ivy. Now, Blue Ivy done came out, y'all, and she just showed y'all who's boss. She showed y'all who the real Carter is, y'all. Y'all better watch out. Didn't I predicted this? Wait, hold up. They out here talking about she gonna be the next Aaliyah. There y'all go again, you know, with the comparisons and all. But didn't I say that first? Didn't I say that? Take a look at this. Jay-Z was there. He brought Blue Ivy out there. You know what I think, y'all? I think Jay-Z wanted to perform with Rihanna and Beyonce, you know. I think Solange hit up Beyonce and was like, girl, did you know Jay-Z fit to go to the concert? You better tell him watch Blue Ivy. You better tell him. And Beyonce got on that phone. She was like, Jay. He was like, yeah, what's up, B? You need to watch Blue Ivy. If you go to that game, you better take Blue Ivy with you. And Jay-Z was like, all right, I'll take her. That's right, you better take her, because you know people are already talking about me. They already talking about me that I ain't got these music videos out. They already talking about me that I was in Dubai, I'm wearing the same hairstyle. You ain't making me look bad. You go take your Blue Ivy out there. Take Blue Ivy out there. So Jay-Z took Blue Ivy out there, you know. And then she's like, and you go make her just like Aaliyah. You go make her dress like AJ nothing but a number. So put Blue Ivy in that, okay? Because she gonna be the next. She the next. Riri ain't the next. She the next. So Jay-Z brought Blue Ivy out there. And so that's what happened. That's the true story, y'all. That's what happened. remember, see, that's what I'm saying. This is the stuff I'm saying, y'all. I don't be getting my credit. People like to I don't, of course I ain't got that many views. But there's somebody who's watching me and they take my stuff and they run with it. Sound bites is real, y'all. Sound bites travel faster than lightning. That's why I got to be careful with the readings I do. Y'all think I'm stupid? I'm not stupid, y'all. I know what's going on. Anyways, Blue Ivy came out there and she danced to Black Parade, which she did an awesome job. Mama killed it. Mama killed it. And you know what? And Beyonce, you wrong for what you did. You wrong for what you did, Beyonce. How you leave your daughter hanging like that? Blue Ivy she knew her moves. She was smooth with it. She knew her moves, what to do. And then all of a sudden, Beyonce was supposed to fist bump her. And Blue Ivy, poor little girl, she turned around. Mama was getting it. Mama turned around. Where my mama at? Oh, she be doing shit like that. I was like, that's right, Blue Ivy. You don't need your goddamn mama. You do it. You goddamn go do the thing. And she finished it too, guys. She did it better than the professionals. And you didn't even see her struggling. It was just like, it was like, it was like second nature to her. She didn't have to do all of that. You didn't see mama break a sweat at all. Blue Ivy was killing. Y'all better watch out for Blue Ivy. And didn't I tell y'all, I told y'all Beyonce was going to do that to her. She was already prepping her. She been prepping her since Black is King, y'all. She's been doing that. So I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. Anyways, moving on from that. And just to set the record straight, I'm not talking about Blue Ivy again. Okay? Don't ask me to do a reading on Blue Ivy. I don't do kids. That's one thing I do not do. I don't do little kids. Now, if they start growing up and they over 18 and they start messing up, yeah, I will do you. But I don't mess with kids. First off, y'all, I know y'all over here talking about she trying to be the next Aaliyah and this and that and third. She's a little girl, only 11 years old. She's on summer vacation with her mom when she's supposed to be having fun, but she's working on routines with her mom. Give her a break. Telling y'all, it's a lot of y'all grown-ups that be doing this. That's what's sad. Y'all be the main ones talking shit about other people and y'all grown. That's why your kids ain't shit. They learned it from you. Y'all, don't get me started today. I'm in a happy mood. Don't get me started today. Megan Thee Stallion. Speaking of it, Renaissance. Megan Thee Stallion got a new man, y'all. She got a new man. I don't know what happened to her old boyfriend. I thought he was the one at first, but damn. And I know y'all saying, like, see, we knew that's how she was. She was a hoe. And then y'all go try to talk about her and Jay-Z. You know what? That's what made me bad about you, Jay-Z. Why the hell did you even go by her? You know what? PR stunt. They knew what they was doing. They knew they was going to get the talk. They needed that extra. It's stupid. It's dumb. I don't even fall for it. Anyways, moving on from that. The Little Mermaid. Who saw Little Mermaid this week? Did anybody go see Little Mermaid? Y'all, as much as I campaigned for that film and I promoted that film and I told all y'all about this mermaid film, y'all ain't even got to see that movie yet. Supposedly, my sister wants to go see it on my niece's birthday, which is this month. So we're going to go see it as a family. So we're going to see it. I got her a gift, you know. She gonna be excited about it. But yeah, so I can't wait to see Little Mermaid. I heard that it reached over 100 million something box office. So it's already there, guys. Dang. And you know what? Whenever there's success like that, it's always somebody that gotta freaking mess it up, y'all. Tell me why this 40-year-old British singer came and took her kids to go see The Little Mermaid. And she said, this is what she had to say. And I was like, wow. This woman said, I thought Haley Bailey did an awesome job. I mean, she did a brilliant job. But what kind of message does it give our children? Do they want them to like have sex and stuff? Like, what does that? Now, given this is 2023, this is not a remake. This is not a remix. This is a same story that you done heard in the 80s and the 90s. I don't know what made you come out your mouth and go say some shit like that. Just ruin the moment. Can we be happy for once about a Black Mermaid? It ain't like she said, I want to be where the niggas are. I want to see them ding dongs. She didn't say nothing like that. So you will come out and go say, why you got to ruin it? This is the same message you had when you were little. And you 41 years old saying some shit like that. I'm telling y'all, people cannot be happy for us. People cannot be happy for us. This is what we live. And y'all wonder why black people are so angry. Because y'all make us angry. The stupid shit y'all say. That's why this whole country is fucked up and going to shit. Because of y'all karma. Damn. Sit there and watch the goddamn movie. Learn some shit. Ooh, don't get me started today. But that woman did it for me. You cannot be happy for Chloe. I'm sorry, Halle. It just don't make no sense. It just don't make any sense. People be making me mad, y'all. They be saying, y'all know what I'm talking about. I know I ain't the only one. I know y'all hear what I'm saying. Shoot, I'm just the one that's gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Always got something to say. Can't be happy for us one time in our life. Especially when we doing something right. Man, Disney is something else. Ooh. Speaking of Disney, we was talking the other day about the movie Bug's Life. How many of y'all seen The Bug's Life? You know that movie is deep. Do you know The Bug's Life was trying to tell us something? How the ants, they said that, the grasshopper said that if we let these ants get an inch of knowledge or whatever, they go take over us. That's how it is in this world. That's how it is. That's exactly how it is, y'all. Crazy, right? Crazy. Moving on from that, Jamie Foxx, y'all. This just came out. Y'all. And didn't I do a reading on this? Y'all? What did I tell y'all? I said that Jamie Foxx took the jab. Didn't I say that? My first Jamie Foxx video, when I did a reading on it, I said that he took the jab. That's what happened. When everybody kept saying he had a stroke, they kept saying that he's dead. I never said he was. They kept saying, I compared the movie Soul, is what I was talking about. Who's seen the movie Soul? That's what I was talking about. Because he did come back, right? But he was in spirit jail for a while, but he came back to learn his lesson. Now he's all friendly and stuff. People were saying he wasn't playing pickleball. They got clips of him and Will Smith playing pickleball. So he does play pickleball, for those of you who saying, why is he playing pickleball? At first I didn't think he would play it until I saw the clip. Jamie is one of them type of people, you don't know who the hell he is. You really don't. But anyways, check what this guy said.
Sources have not been able to identify what exactly the medical complication was, but Jamie's daughter, Corinne Foxx, has been updating fans via social media. The last we've heard was that Jamie is currently undergoing physical rehabilitation at a facility in Chicago. Benz's conversation with Dr. Drew began with the host bringing up the question of certain Hollywood celebrities having to keep up a certain political narrative at all times. Dr. Drew's main concern is that the health of these celebrities are being kept under wraps, and if you speculate against the narrative, you become vilified. Aside from Fox, Dr. Drew also mentioned NFL star Damar Hamlin as another celebrity whose health was kept under wraps after a tragic incident. During the interview, AJ Benza would say that most people in Hollywood identify with liberal politics and that there is a code of silence in Hollywood where they do not talk about the COVID-19 vaccinations. Both Dr. Drew and Benza agreed that COVID-19 tests were mandatory when it came to filming in show business. Benza would tell Dr. Drew that he allegedly lost a few friends who received the injection. One who was in great shape and a black man. He would, of course, connect the situation to Jamie Foxx.
I worked my butt off to get a story about what happened to Jamie Foxx, because it was all baloney what they were reporting. He's playing pickleball. He's responding on Instagram. No, he's not. Jamie had a blood clot in his brain after he got the shot. He did not want the shot, but the movie he was on, he was pressured to get it. And I'm thinking, is that why he blew up on the set a week before this medical emergency happened? What I found out from the man in the room was that the blood clot in the brain caused him at that point to be partially paralyzed and blind. Because if you read into what they were saying early on, he's communicating with us. That doesn't mean talking. That could be anything. And then when you tell me your father's playing pickleball, give me a break. Even TMZ is not reporting this. And I know TMZ has got sources who give them information, whether it's legal or not.
Benza would then tell Dr. Drew that despite the fact that everyone has addition to Jamie Foxx, no one has been able to officially come out and identify what happened.
A week after I broke my story on my show, Mike Tyson said Jamie had a blood clot in his brain. No one's gone that far to say that yet.
Benza is referring to Mike Tyson's appearance on the PWD podcast, where they spoke on Fox portraying Tyson in the upcoming biopic. On Jamie's condition, Tyson would say he's not feeling well. They said a stroke. When it came to the secrecy surrounding Fox's condition, Page 6 reported that Tyson said, if we don't know about it by now, they don't want us to know. What do you guys think about journalist A?
Crazy, right? Crazy. You know how I know this? Because first of all, I'm in the film business, okay? I took a course when you give people NDAs to sign. That way they agree to everything that goes on set. Now, this is a new thing. Those of you who are going to school for film, they have this new thing that when you're on set, everybody has to take a vaccine because it's going to be too much money that they're going to end up paying for if one person gets the whole cast sick. Yeah, one person could be replaced if you're sick. Okay, we can replace you. But if there's the whole cast that gets sick and these are the people that the directors and producers choose to be in this movie because they have the look that they want to perfect this movie, if they get sick, it's a lot of money that's been wasted because you have to invest. When these big corporations give you the money and these production studios give you the money to create a film, they expect great news. They expect a certain budget. So when I did the reading, I already knew that side of what was going on. That's why I said he took the jab. And what y'all all don't know, those of you who took it, not trying to put fear in y'all, but those of you who took it, I don't know how many times you took it, but it's going to have a side effect sooner or later. But the fact that, and I'm not saying that he took it and it took a while for him to get it. How many movies Jamie Foxx has done? How many new movies? Every time you get on set, you have to make sure you're okay. So I don't know how it works in Hollywood there. I'm not there yet. Now, looking at it, I don't even think I want to be. But I'm going to be my own independent director. That's what I'm going to be. So, oh, by the way, the website's out there. Y'all go check out the website. I'll put it in the description box below. Check me out. Yeah, I got some errors in the vocab and the statement, the story, but I'll fix that. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I'm over myself. But yeah, that's what happened to Jamie. So stop listening to all this P. Diddy and all this kind of crap. Like I was trying to warn y'all. And just use your common sense. Okay? That's what happened. Spirit never lies. Predicted it. Anyways, moving on from that. So, Meagan Good and Johnathan Myers is the topic that we're going to talk about today, because there's a lot of stuff that's been going on with them in the media. And it's just about that time to talk about it. So let's do a reading on it, guys. While I'm getting this ready, I want y'all to take this clip. I want y'all to check out this clip, okay? Check this out. We'll be back with the rest of my commentary.
Today that Jim Brown, one of the greatest NFL players of all time, passed away at the age of 87 on Thursday, the 18th of May, 2023. Jim was known for being an activist during the civil rights movement, an actor. He starred in One Down, Two to Go, one of my favorite movies as a child. And during this time, he became known as being a DV abuser. I first saw the announcement of his death on TMZ. He was also accused and charged with atrocities on women of the sexual nature. Even though the case was later dismissed, that was a part of his history. He was accused of allegedly throwing his ex-girlfriend from the second floor balcony to the level below. And the reason he claimed that happened was that the girlfriend was jealous of the relationship he had with Gloria Steinem, well-known feminist. In March 2023, it was announced that popular actor Johnathan Majors was arrested and charged for alleged physical harm to his ex-girlfriend. Other accusations came out with two directors online who accused Johnathan of having a violent history. And why am I mentioning these two men together, Jim Brown and Johnathan Majors? Well, it just so happens that there is someone they're both familiar with. We found out earlier today that actress Meagan Good was Jim Brown's goddaughter. And we also found out last week that Meagan Good is dating Johnathan Majors. It all makes sense now why Meagan would be dating Johnathan Majors, now that it has become known that Jim Brown is her godfather. As Meagan said in her post, I hate posts about death, so I'll make this one about life. Jim, my godpop, my mentor, my best friend, you changed the trajectory of my life as a young woman. You listened, saw me when I felt unseen. You gave a tiny black girl a big voice and I have to read it the proper way, and an unapologetic attitude. Encouraged me to walk boldly to the beat of my own drum, to be humble and of service. Taught me to never to stand by when I see injustice. Encouraged me to be the best and freest actress I could be. Taught me to pursue a positive mindset and a spirit of not complaining, but action when things aren't fair. Reminded me it's always bigger than me and to use a platform God has so graciously given me for good. It is so disheartening to know that we as women, more often than not, are nurtured in the arms of DV. We then are trained to nurture men who commit DV. We are trained to love them no matter what. We're trained to care for them no matter what. What hurts me the most is that the Black community, whatever is left of it, there are people who side with abusers and they blame and shame the victims. Meagan, I believe your platform is being used for something else when you're out and about with Johnathan Majors. This is something negative. Hopefully you come out of this unscathed. But Johnathan Majors is not it, honey.
Now, after I saw that, y'all, I was like, this makes so much sense. It makes so much sense to why she went with this guy. Crazy, right? Anyways, what we're going to read today is what's the energies around Meagan Good and Johnathan Myers. Let's get into it, y'all. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Y'all remember, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, click the bell for all notifications. All right, Spirit, please talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What is the energies around Meagan Good and Johnathan Myers? Majors. That's his name. I said Myers. Majors. Please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. You see how I change up, y'all? You see how I change up when we get into the spirituality? That's the difference between the gossip and the readings. Because the gossip is me using my human form. And when I go into the readings, I'm using my spiritual side, which tones me back down, brings me down to earth. That's the difference. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Spirit, if you don't mind, could you bring forward Meagan Good spirit guides and Johnathan Major spirit guides into the room to communicate with minds? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What are the energies around Meagan Good and Johnathan Myers? First of all, Meagan is a Leo. She is born on the 8th, which makes, numerology speaking, she is she feels misunderstood. She is very loyal. That's one thing about her. Meagan is very loyal to whoever she knows, whoever she loves. She's loyal to the end. And she can be very intense, depending if she's in the bedroom or she's acting. She can be very intense. She's also a late bloomer as well. She blooms at the last minute. Another thing about Meagan is she's very authoritative. She can be very conservative. She has executive ability, and she can be very religious at times. That's Meagan Good for you. Spirit, please talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What's the energies around Meagan Good and Johnathan Majors? Johnathan Majors is a number 7, numerology speaking. He is born September the 7th, which makes him a Virgo. You know what? Leos and Virgos go good together. I noticed that. I don't know what that's about, but they go good together. So, him being a number 7, he is very intuitive. He is very refined. He's very secretive. He's very probing. He could be a philosopher. So let's get into it. But the bad part about Johnathan Majors is he can be very sarcastic, reclusive, no debt, too cunning, and too critical. He has that side. Meagan's bad side is she can be very greedy. She can be very power hungry, intense, and scheming. That's Meagan Good, and that makes sense. So anyways, let's get into prayer, guys, before we do this reading. Please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What's the energies around Meagan Good and Johnathan Majors? What are the what's around them, Spirit? Are they in a relationship? What's really going on? Well, we know, Spirit. We know. Come on, God. Please, Father God, allow me to see and say anything and everything that you allow me to say and see. Father God, Johnathan Majors and Meagan Good are your loves. They are your children's. They are your beloveds. Please authorize me to see and say anything and everything that you authorize me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. So the first thing we get is, in the past, I get winter's end. There's something about regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome after winter's end. But this is in the past position. So I think they already planned a while back to get together. I think that's the reason why I think Meagan Good was the girl that was on the phone that Johnathan Majors was talking to. Right now, I get that there's attachment. They are definitely attached to each other. I get letting go of restriction and fear. You see how this girl has a tattoo? That's how attached they are. Right now, they both have an attachment. And then last but not least, I get spirit and I get hidden path. The marriage of spirit and matter. I do feel like in the future, there's success for them. There's definitely money, but there's something with them that's very eternal. Remember, I said Meagan is a loyal person. She might find true love. I don't know. In the past, they kept this a secret. They kept this a secret. They were very solitude. But right now, I get something about a cover-up. There's something hidden that's going to reveal itself very, very soon. You see how the light is shining through this door and it's opening up? Here we go again. We get this symbol again like we got it on this card. There's something eternal. But it's going to reveal itself very, very soon. And then last but not least, in the future, I definitely get awareness. There's something that is going to be, this will be the beginning of something for them. And I feel like they're already aware of this. Could have something to do with marriage. Now, I don't know you like that, Meagan, but I know you ain't going to move that fast. Never know. Never know with her. So let's see what's going on right now. What's the energies around them? I get the 7 of Wands. This looks like they're fighting. There's something about fighting, y'all. Okay, I'm not going to say that. The first thing that I get, there's something about awareness, right? When it comes to holding your own, a position of advantage, taking a stand. A situation of a conflict is coming to head, and you are able to view matters from superior vantage point. You may feel pressured as you enter the time of confrontation. Challenge and opposition, you will need to call on your reserves of strength and courage to prevail. You must summon your inner strength and determination to overcome the odds and face competition. You have the advantage even if you don't realize it. Perhaps a prior achievement has placed you in a competitive situation. Don't give up the struggle. If you make the effort, you will achieve a victory. So basically, what I'm getting from here is that they're holding their own. They're both trying to keep and hold their position, right? This is what I get. She's basically trying to save a guy. Because she wants him, at the same time, she wants the attention too. So she basically want to make it look like she's advocating for him. But we all know she got a history too. What's crossing this is I get tossing and turning in sleep, y'all. There's stress. There's definitely stress that's crossing this situation. And it's going to reveal itself very, very soon. What they're standing on, the problem they're standing on right now, is I get a sacrifice. I get a useless sacrifice. It's like, I feel like Meagan Good is like, why did I even do this in the first place? What I see in the past, they've been seeing each other 3 months ago. It's been 3 months ago since they've been dating. What they know is that it's a birth of new emotions for them. It's a new experience for them. What I see in the future for both of them could be a pregnancy, y'all. Could be. I do definitely see money with them, though. I do see that there will be healing, but I see abundance. I see a lot of good things for them in the future. Okay. I see y'all. What's going on in their mind? They feel like it's the end of a cycle, though. They feel like it's the end of, they feel like they've been stabbed in the back, but they feel like it's the end of a cycle. What's around them is I get desires fulfilled, though. I definitely see desires fulfilled. Okay. Because they're not going to let each other go. They really do have a lot of joy together. They're in their emotions at this point. The hopes and fears is they're worried about money. Money is what they're worried about. And there's definitely mixed emotions at the same time. Oh my God. Y'all wouldn't believe what this card is. Y'all would not believe what this is going to be. The final outcome is it's shocking. It is definitely shocking. Whenever you get this card, it's not going to be the same. This is the worst card in the deck. It's over. It's over, y'all. It's over. What they know is there's been a birth of new emotions. It is definitely shocking. Definitely shocking, y'all. This is not fixable. Once this card shows up, it's done. It's a done deal. What their hopes and fear, what they're worried about is mixed emotions and money problems because y'all done put yourselves out there. This been going on for at least 3 months ago. The situation is that there's been some fighting. There's been some arguing. They're both tossing and turning in their sleep. What I see in the future, I definitely see money. I definitely see money, you guys. But I do see desires fulfilled. Now, this is the thing. Oh, yeah. What they're standing on is basically a useless sacrifice. They didn't even know why they together. They felt like they wasted each other's time. But in their mind, it's the end of a cycle. When will this take place? This will take place, let me see. This will happen within 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months. This is going to happen. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you what I see that, because I'm wondering why I got this Tower card, right? I'm trying to understand why I got this card. What I can tell you, one or two things, or probably three things. There could be a baby coming. That's one that could be shocking. Two, you're going to be hearing things about arguing, fighting. That's another thing. So I'm just going to keep it as that. Or three, it's over. The relationship is over. You're going to hear out of those three things that's going to happen. It could be a baby. It can either be, marriage too. Could be a possibility of a marriage as well. Let me just, no, I want to say marriage. Yeah, let me say that. It could be a marriage. It's going to be a baby, marriage, or fighting or separation. It's one of those. That's shocking. But whatever this is shocking. When I get this card, that means it cannot be fixed. What's done, what's done. I just know it's going to be a major. It could be a surprise. Okay. It's definitely going to be a surprise. You know what? I'm going to say this. It's going to be a separation. They're going to split. It's going to be too much for both of them in their career. Meagan is already an intense person. Johnathan Majors is very secretive. The fact that this is out now, they're going to end it. It's too much drama. They're not going to last, y'all. They're not going to last. Anyways, let me pull some more cards to see what else I get. I get there's something about karma, guys. There's something about karma when it comes to being patient for money. But there's a lot of negative energy when it comes to this. And gossip. I get in the past, there was something about nostalgic energy when it comes to their happiness. And it's very upsetting. Upsetting news is coming when it comes to the past, which we already just got through watching. Which is the truth. I get in the past, it was I get in the past, they were going through some financial instabilities when it comes to work, because money wasn't stable, and they're gonna end up. I'm not trying to laugh, y'all, but they're gonna end up broke. They're gonna end up broke. Meagan, you girl, I can't even say. I ain't even want to say it. I see her being very I do see something about depression coming. Five of Cups. I feel like the pain is ending. Well, the pain will end when it comes to this fire sign man, which is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man who has sexual urges. I don't know who this man is. I know this isn't Johnathan Majors. This could be... Who's that guy that Meagan was with last time? The Christian dude. What's his name? I gotta look him up. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta look this up right quick. Who was his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. That one guy that she was dating at one time. He owned the church or something like that. Devon Franklin, that's his name. Devon Franklin. Okay, what sign is he? Because I think this is him. April the 13th. This guy, just in case so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that's the guy I'm talking about. Yeah, Devon Franklin. That's him. So what sign is he? He's born April the 13th. I think he's an Aries. If he's an Aries, this is the guy. He's an Aries. Yeah, this is him. So in the past, mate, she was the pain was ending when it came to Devon. But I get that there's some negative energy that's gonna be going on in the future with him. Like I feel like he's gonna end up speaking out and he's gonna be basically putting you on blast, Meagan Good, by telling some things about you and who you really were. Because we ain't heard from him since, right? He ain't became a factor. I get some foolishness in the past when it comes to them being the star, and when it comes to authority. Something about authority or a father figure, a man of authority. They were being very foolish when it comes to their authority. Is what I'm seeing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the good news is, I definitely see like there was some, in the past there was wasted energy when it came to Johnathan Majors. But I do see success in the future with Johnathan Majors. Something fast is coming with Johnathan Majors. Now, like I said, I got the tarot card, right? So what I feel is going to happen, what shocking could be have something to do with a baby. Meagan probably going to end up having a baby by him. And that's going to be shocking. Y'all know I'm the baby reader. Y'all know I'm the baby reader. So I feel like something shocking is going to happen. Is either they're going to split, they're going to separate, or there's going to be a baby that's going to come out of the blue with all of this. That's what I see. This is going to happen within 4 days, 4 months, 4 weeks. All right? To be honest with you, that's probably the only thing that's going to save their reputation is if they have a baby. And I'm I'm pretty sure Meagan Good, you want a baby. So, anyways, let's see what the final outcome is, and then we'll keep going. So, let's see. Spirit, please talk to me. What is the final outcome? What's the final outcome for Meagan and Johnathan Major, Spirit? And the final outcome I get is... Oh, that was quick. I get the upside down of orphan child. I get the shadow side. Feeling of abandonment that stifles maturation. Seeking inappropriate, stagnant. Oh. Y'all, listen to this. Got orphan, right? Orphan. Feelings of abandonment that stifle maturation. Seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Meagan wants a baby, y'all. Meagan wants a baby. She want a baby. You can't make this up. You can't make this shit up. Meagan wants a baby. Let me see what the book says. Watch people run with it the next day. Watch people run with what I'm trying to say. Watch. Both of them are dealing with abandonment issues. That's why they get along together. They both are dealing with abandonment issues, y'all. The shadow orphan manifests as a failure to mature, an obsession search for surrogate family structures to experience tribal union rather than moving on. Elevate your childhood memories, particularly if your painful history arises from the feelings that you were never accepted as a family member. So, like I said, guys, it's either a baby is going to come out of this, or they're going to go through a separation. And then when they split, you're going to start hearing this talk about he's suffering through abandonment issues. Meagan going to start saying stuff. He's going to start saying stuff. But either way, there could be you expect both of those scenarios. So before I close this reading, I'm going to read them an angel card because I know they watching me. Yeah, I know. I'm not stupid. I know y'all watching me. I'm tagging you. If I'm going to tag you, you're going to see me. Spirit, please talk to me. What angel card do you want to give Meagan and Johnathan Myers? By the way, I love you guys, okay? I love both of y'all. I'm just saying y'all better than this. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying you're better than this. I don't know why y'all play these games. Spirit, talk to me. What angel card do you want to give Meagan and Johnathan, Spirit? Courage and bravery. Courage and bravery. Let's see what that means, y'all. Courage and bravery. You have the heart of a warrior. Y'all want to do what's right, but it isn't always easy. Angels are surrounding y'all in the light of courage at this time and guiding y'all to do what y'all know deep down in your heart is right. Being brave isn't about being emotionless. The angels are reminding you that it's okay to feel, and your vulnerability will allow you to tap into an even greater inner strength. Angels are always willing to help you feel safe, guided, and guarded. So you call in as much help as you need. This is a time to take ownership of your energy and any situation that could be making you feel less than good. And through y'all courage, y'all will begin to attract experiences of being respected. Y'all angels are here to remind y'all that y'all soul cannot be tarnished or harmed. It's the one part of your essence that's always remains whole, healed, and complete. So if y'all feeling the need to defend yourselves at this time, angel wisdom is guiding y'all to back down. You don't need to protect yourself, especially when y'all have spiritual support. Call in the light of God, heaven, and angels to protect y'all. If y'all feel that y'all have made a mistake or have something that y'all need to share, be brave. Take ownership of it. Trust that the living with integrity will always lead to the greatest possible unfolding of your life. And know that the best gift that you can give the world at this time is your truth. That's for you, Meagan and Johnathan. Be brave. Tell y'all story. That's it, guys. That's it for my reading. I feel like this wasn't a long video like it used to be. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all like it. I'll see you guys next week. Remember, we don't know what's going to happen on the 5th when it comes to this bipartisan bill. That's what I'm nervous about. But hey, guys, it is what it is. We already talked about this on my channel. So expect the unexpected. Because I honestly feel like we going digital. The American dollar has to go. Peace, love. I love you all. God bless. And I'll see you guys soon. Later. God bless. God bless. Oh, yeah, by the way, check out the live readings. That was real good. The one we just recently did. Check that out, too, if you haven't. And check out some of my old readings, too. Peace, love. Love you. Gotta go. Later.